Any energies of the previous reading or any previous energies attached to these cards. Let's get a clear message for the collective. The jumper is the Six of Swords in reverse, so there is a need for movement forward. So the thoughts are a big concern right now. So there's some negative thinking, negative thoughts, or there's an inability to let go of the past. It's keeping you in a place of anxiety. There's a lack of clarity. This is a transitory energy. So this is about transitioning into a place where you can actually assess your thoughts clearly so that you can make an informed decision. But there's an inability to do this because the thoughts are chaotic or you're stressed out or you're lacking clarity. That's why you're unable to move forward, or you're unable to reach a peaceful resolution to a situation. Okay, that's the fly out energy. So we have chariot. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm drunk. I'm really tired, you guys. I slept for about 2 hours, but I'm super drained. So the chariot is about movement forward, and that's what this is about. This is saying that you need to overcome whatever's blocking you from just movement forward. Apologize, you guys. And it's saying it's a disappointment, broken heart, heartbreak, um, rejection, something that's emotionally affecting you. A lack of self love, a lack of inspiration. There's some sort of wound here that's preventing forward movement. One second. They're saying that it has to do with the inability to move on from the past. Six of Cups. So this is what's kind of holding you back a little bit. Okay. And this is also letting me know that there's the possibility for overcoming some sort of rejection or fear of rejection here. Let's see. But definitely seeing that there is some sort of need for you to move out of these choppy waters and to move into some sort of emotional. So these two messages coincide. This is about you're unable to move into a space of clarity because you're challenged by your thoughts. You're challenged by something that is preventing you to have from having clarity. And the challenge is about movement. It's moving forward, moving being triumphant over your thoughts, being triumphant over something that's causing you to feel very unstable. And this is kind of affecting your thoughts because of the swords element to this. These two energies are saying too that part of not only are you experiencing some mental instability, but part of that stems from a broken heart, disappointment, of a sense of being rejected. This energy here is affecting your sense of well-being, and spirit is saying it's time for you to move into a more harmonious space. And this is the same message. But with the Six of Cups being here, maybe there is a nostalgia, or maybe there's ruminating thoughts over something that happened in the past. And whatever this situation is that happened to you in the past is really preventing you. I'm hearing, uh, I heard the word retarded, but not in a sense that someone's retarded. It's almost like the real meaning of what retardation means. It's like preventing some sort of change. Um, that's not the right word. Spirit, give me spirit gives me these words sometimes. Um, yeah, see, spirit is saying time out. So spirit is saying you need some rest, or you need to do self care with that Ace of Cups being in reverse in order for you to be able to move forward. So it's saying that something is creating an inability to cultivate change in this environment. It's like there's an inability to move forward because there's a lack of clarity, and because you need to clear out some sort of negative emotion. And it's showing me here with the Ace of Cups. Spirit is saying for this stressful energy, you're needing to do a lot of self-care. You're needing to rest. You're needing to really put um, a lot of faith in yourself, a lot of confidence. There's a need for you to really um, do a lot of um, self-indulgence, but not in a way where it's, you're overdoing it, but in a way to where you can balance out um, your heart and your mind. There needs to be some sort of alignment so that you can overcome whatever is preventing you from moving forward. Because there's this energy here that's saying that, hey, you're a little bit stuck in the past. Yes, the Spirit is saying it's time for you to complete that cycle. So that you can move to a new phase. For some of you guys, this is a new love situation, or this is just a new phase that you're needing to move into. Because like I said, the Six of Swords represents something that it's like transiting from one phase to the next phase. It's a transitory energy. And the Chariot is saying to carry you into this new phase. It's about you overcoming. It's about you really taking back control, right? With these two horses, we have one white, one black. This represents the two polarities, the mental and the emotional polarity, right? Logic versus reason, the emotional body and the logical body. There's a need for your heart and your mind to be aligned. Here we have the mind, and here we have the heart. So for the mind, in order to move into this Chariot energy, in order to cross over into these karma waters, you need to take the necessary time so that you can clear your energy. In order to stop this emotional reactivity to your circumstances, you're going to need to find a space of harmony. And this is spending time with your family, your children, offering forgiveness, showing compassion, anything that has to do with harmony. And Spirit is saying for some of you guys that have pets, spend time with your pet. If you have children, spend time with your children. Because the Six of Cups is not just about nostalgia. It's also about emotional harmony, feeling stable within the emotions, finding that childlike innocence, having fun or doing or approaching a situation like a child would approach a situation. Not taking things so personally or seriously, but kind of being a little bit curious, getting back to a place where you can just have fun and enjoy where you're at in the moment. So this is not necessarily just about, oh, it's time for you to let go of the past, but it's kind of calling you to maybe connect to what somebody, family, children, something that brings in harmony, something that makes you feel good. That's why we have this guy kind of with his pet. He feels content with his child. And that's going to help you to overcome this heartbreak or this disappointment or whatever the self-care is. It is to do something to bring back harmony, into your life so that you can come out of this space where you feel stuck and blocked off from emotional fulfillment. Because the Six of Cups too, I like to look at the Six of Cups as like a gift. Now there could be, and it's a soulmate card, so that could be spending time with people around you. Let me clarify the Six of Cups. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. And the Justice card. Yeah, finding balance between the Eight of Pentacles is about work. It's about productivity. It's about progression. It's about dedicated effort. There needs to be more of an effort There needs to be kind of like more of a balance. You could be overworking. Some of you guys, this represents you doing a lot, like you're working a lot and you're not really, you're stressed out. Six of Swords, you feel challenged, but the universe is saying you can overcome this challenge. You're very stressed out, you're overworked, or you're procrastinating, or you feel like you're unable to accomplish something. You're lacking the confidence to really put in the effort because you're being bogged down because of past experiences, right? Past disappointments. So that's one aspect of this card here. And then the justice is saying that also you might need to balance out work and personal life. You could just be stressed because you're overworking yourself. You're not really taking the time to do self-care. You're not taking the time to do the shadow work. You're not taking the time to rest. You're not getting any sleep. Hey Hagar, hi Free. So, but the universe is saying in order for you to have forward movement, there's a need for you to initiate a new beginning here. And this initiation of a new beginning requires you to really pay attention to um, your thoughts. Typically, I would look at the Page of Swords as a bearer of bad news, but because it's next to the Eight of Wands and it's being preceded by the Ten of Wands, it actually is opening up a doorway for you to put an end to a very difficult, challenging situation, circumstance, or cycle. I feel like the Page of Swords is giving you some sort of information, and it's you seeking the resources, the resolution, um, educating yourself, or having some sort of epiphany, getting some sort of clarity. And this clarity is going to lead you to wish fulfillment, or it leads you to a space where you feel content in your own autonomy, meaning that you are choosing to be happy, you're choosing to create an environment that keeps you in this energy of being content and happy. And it's because you're seeking or allowing yourself to see things from a fresh perspective. With the High Priestess, can we get a clarifier? You might even be getting some sort of communication from somebody from the past. Six of Cups, Eight of Wands, Page of Swords. There could be someone here wanting to communicate with you and give you some sort of truth. Ace of Swords. So there could be some clarity that comes in, and that's what Spirit is saying, that what helps you to overcome this space of being kind of stuck in the not being able to transition into the next phase is because you may have been holding on to some sort of disappointment. You've been holding on, um, or maybe there's just been an inability to really have a new start. Well, this new start comes because you're getting some sort of message, and whatever this message is giving you the clarity you need to be able to make a decision or to see things from a fresh perspective, to be able to end this difficult cycle. And this is the closure that Spirit is showing me, because we have the Ten of Wands, which is indicative of this completion. You're gaining some sort of closure, or you're able to complete a cycle. You're able to come out of a space where you're confused or not clear, and you're going to be very clear. You're coming out of even a space of being in denial, or being able to cut off, cut. Let me use a different term. Detach. I'm saying cut because of the sword. Cutting a cord or an attachment to some sort of idea that just doesn't serve you anymore. If this idea is I won't succeed, that's not true. Based on these cards, there is this success, but it comes with, or it's predicated by your ability to change your thoughts or to see something from a fresh perspective. Success will find you, beloved. Yeah, Spirit says don't be intimidated. It says think of the greater good. Think of the greater good than oneself to achieve a better outcome. What is the greater good? Manage your time better so that you can be more productive. Yeah. Many opportunities are becoming available. And then it says many opportunities are becoming available to you now, or you may be flooded by too many ideas. Remember, I said that you may have this idea that don't serve you anymore, and there's a need for you to see things from a fresh perspective, see the bigger picture. That's why the office card is here. It's about seeing the bigger picture. And then this card says, don't get stuck in doubt. When an offer presents itself, seize the moment. What would this offer be? Let's look at the bottom of the deck. It says, be a sport. It says, be a team player. This is about cooperation, collaboration. Yeah, and then we have windfall. And then we have, you're about to receive a windfall of the money, or this is a new positive cycle. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. So there is going to be some sort of information coming in that's going to lead you into a new positive cycle. What this means is that you're thinking of the greater good, see the bigger picture, right? Overcoming some sort of idea or overcoming this space of not being able to transition into the next phase. You got to overcome that. Spirit's saying you have to move into this new beginning, but that requires you to put an end to something. With this Justice card, this is about you doing what is right, doing what is fair and just, making the right decision, understanding the law of attraction and understanding the laws of causality, the consequences of your action. You reap what you sow. So as above, as above, so below, and as within, so without. So there is this need for you to understand that you dictate, you create your reality. You know, you have the control over what you experience based off of your thoughts, your actions, your decisions. In order for you to have a new experience, you need to see things from a different perspective. You need to be able to trust your intuition. I'm feeling like there could be this offer coming in for some of you guys. There's a door opening to a new opportunity, but you're going to need to co-create with the universe. Yeah, the sun in reverse. You're going to need to have, you're going to need to be optimistic and trust and have faith. I feel like you are fearing the unknown because you don't have the clarity, you don't trust, you can't kind of transition into this new phase, because here's the thing, you believe something that's not true. What is it that they believe that's not true? True love, reconciliation. I don't know, maybe you don't believe that this can happen. Yeah, because of your negative thoughts and your inability to release control, you may not believe this. You're too attached to something that happened. It says, I said, what do they believe that's not true? I got true love or reconciliation. I got to clarify this. I'm not sure if you're believing that you're going to reconcile with someone. What do they believe that isn't true? Clarify true love and reconciliation. That maybe this won't happen. Some of you guys don't believe that this is possible. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. But Spirit says it is. Come out of this energy of doubt and lack. Let me make sure. Clarify. Yeah. Guilt, shame, and deep remorse over past actions and words. You're holding on to some sort of baggage or disappointment, shame, regret. So you have been disillusioned, or you don't believe, you're not trusting and listening to your intuition, or you just don't believe that you can have this wish. It feels like this is about a wish that you had, some sort of dream, goal, or aspiration, and it's like you lost faith, you lost hope in it because it didn't happen, or you just believe that it can't happen. Let me get another clarifier on true love and reconciliation. Stability. Some of you guys, you don't believe that, you're having a hard time believing that, you can have a stable, prosperous relationship with somebody. Yeah, because there was conflicts. You're conflicted, or this could be the other person. Who doesn't believe? Who doesn't believe the female or the masculine, or feminine or masculine? Renew and adventure. Who doesn't believe this? Who has an idea? Obstacle. Well, it just says that you're unable to forgive. That could be why you don't believe that this can happen. Lessons of Saturn, lessons of Neptune. Yeah, you're in denial. You're disillusioned by the past. That's why Spirit is saying you need clarity. You're needing to see why something was delayed, why something was stalled. You're needing to see why things happen a certain way. You're needing to understand there's a reason. Some of you guys don't feel like you will find true love. Yeah, it's like the past is holding you back, but the universe is showing up saying the universe is working with you. Believe in its subtle magnetism. See, it's because you're lacking hope, faith. You're just lacking faith, hope. You're lacking um, the belief that you can have this fulfillment, this happiness and joy. But Spirit is saying if you co-create, if you cooperate, if you relinquish control, you will have a new positive cycle. You're coming out of this difficulty. 10 of Wands here. Hey, Livy. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. You what? The government kicked you out? What is this? Sorry, you guys. I'm just catching your messages. Um, I'm sorry to hear that, Liv. Oh, by the way, please, if you're wanting to book, I am taking orders. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out. This is heavy because this is about you conquering whatever is preventing you from being able, because you're conflicted. And there's because of this unstable past that you've had, like I said, because of the disappointment. Something broke your heart. Something has wounded you. You are stuck. And to get unstuck, you have to look at this from a different perspective. But Spirit is saying some sort of truth or information is coming in. And it could be coming in from something from the past. I don't know what this past, this could be an actual person. Some of you guys, I ask Spirit, what is it that they believe that's not true? Some of you guys are still attached to somebody from your past. I do need to say that. And with the sun being in reverse, this is telling me this is the main reason why you need to have this truth, so that you can transition out of this old phase, so that you can complete a cycle, beloved. Why is this the response to what is not true? True love and reconciliation. Why would this be the response? We have Saturn showing up. Saturn has caused a lot of delays and restrictions because Spirit says that Jupiter wants you to have a higher awareness. The us the bigger picture. Jupiter wants you to align and demonstrate the new values and new beliefs. Remember, I talked about you having a false belief? Well, Jupiter is saying that you need to express the values and beliefs that you have learned from these lessons of Saturn. Saturn is coming in here to help you to break free of limiting patterns of control and dependency. Jupiter is saying be open to new ways. So, what are the new ways? What are they needing to see from a fresh perspective? What is the bigger picture? Get out of your head and get into your heart. Your thoughts. Remember, I said this was about you having these negative thoughts, Six of Swords in reverse. You believe something, you have this ideal, these ideas, but they don't serve you because they're preventing you from moving forward. They're disempowering you, whatever these thoughts are. So some of you guys are thinking about you never having the money and the success. Some of you guys feel like you're never going to have this love, and you could be attached to something from your past because you don't even believe that there is a possibility for something better to come in. Because Spirit is saying with these options and opportunities coming towards you, it's just many opportunities are becoming available, but you may be too flooded by too many ideas. See? So the goal is to get you to have some sort of clarity. But the Six of Cups is here. And that's why this reconciliation may be showing up. Can I ask you a question, Spirit? Because you're saying the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which is the energy coming out of this feeling of being left out, letting go of shame, guilt, these very heavy negative emotions that's tied to this Ace of Cups. I talked about doing some self-care. I talked about, delegating your time, some of you guys are uninspired and unmotivated. Some of you guys are not even wanting to put into work time because you're exhausted. You're having a hard time transitioning and having the success you want. But Spirit is showing me that if you become a team player, if you co-create with the universe, or relinquish the control or collaborate in some sort of way, there is this windfall. Can you give me some clarity on be a sport? So be a sport is being clarified by telepathy and attract. Yeah. So the universe is communicating with you. So the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess could just be a higher authority, a higher power, trying to get you to set your intentions higher. It says set your intentions high. Know that you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. You deserve to be happy. You don't have to be stuck in this space that makes you feel disempowered and keeps you stuck in this limbo. It's like you're stagnant, but they're trying to explain why you're stagnant. They're saying it's because of a broken heart, because of this Ace of Cups in reverse. This is delaying a new beginning. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups in reverse. Spiritual mission. Yeah, it's to liberate you from these negative emotions, these negative thoughts, negative patterns of behavior. Uranus is about releasing these false expectations or breaking free from a very strong attachment. That's the telepathy card. There's a strong attachment to something or to someone. So some of you guys, the attachment is to these old beliefs, these conditionings, self-imposed, a self-imposed prison or self-limiting beliefs. These are just, ideas for some of you guys. It's not necessarily a person. And others of you guys, this is because you're waiting on someone, because you believe that this is your person. Actually, factually, what Spirit is saying is this energy of you waiting on something to happen is keeping you from moving forward. You're kind of stuck in this holding pattern. What's the Six of Cups? Yeah, a reconciliation is coming. But see, the problem is you're caught up in the emotions because you're waiting on a reconciliation, and that's why you're stuck at this crossroads. I'm telling you, deep spiritual awakening. Yeah, I saw all of this. I didn't really need to clarify, but I just clarified it because I just wanted to make sure. What is making you stuck? The emotions connected to, these emotions that's connected to the past. Six of Cups represents the past. Some of you guys is because you're waiting on some sort of reconciliation. If it is meant to happen, You're attached to the past, rejection, heartbreak, Ace of Cups in reverse, unrequited love. You know, it's a very it's a painful energy, a lack of self-love, a lack of emotional nourishment. But Spirit says you will be seeing things more clearly. Ace of Swords and the High Priestess in reverse. What are you refusing to see? Spirit says you're about to see it. You're about to get in the spiritual awakening, enlightenment. That's what this is saying. There's a timeout because space brings clarity. So what this enlightenment is going to bring in is the reason. What is this reconciliation representing for the collective? Yeah, coming out of this Five of Pentacles. See? Yeah, sitting in a puddle of self-pity. Spirit wants you to come out of this lack. Spirit wants you to come out of this space of feeling lack, unsupported, unloved, left out. Spirit wants you to come out. Reconciliation is reconciling the past and the future. It doesn't necessarily mean, oh, you're going to reconcile with someone specific. It means that there is going to be a reconciling of whatever happened in the past so that you can get out of this energy, so you can move forward. And this is going to come through in the form of some sort of communication or some sort of truth. Now, it could, for some of you, be communication. It says true love stories never die. We have guilt for past actions and words and behaviors. So if this is some sort of clarity or some sort of truth coming through from the past, it is going to allow you to have closure. Social media got me in trouble. Someone might contact you via social media. Can we clarify social media got me in trouble? Or maybe you are holding on to, yes, so spiritual mission. Someone wants forgiveness, or you're going to need to forgive somebody. I'm going to say that this could be that the communication's coming through on social media and he has his phone on a charger. Some of you guys are going to get a text message, a DM, or some sort of, or these are headphones plugged into a phone. But the fact that I see a phone, I kind of feel like someone is going, maybe reaching out to you via social media. Others of you guys, someone feels guilty because maybe they were flirting with other people on social media. Whatever the case is, it kind of feels like there's some sort of guilt. And someone feels left out and they don't want to feel left out anymore. Okay. Can I get a clarifier on guilt? Who feels this guilt? Now, this could be you feeling these heavy emotions of shame, humiliation, guilt, regret, all of that. Those are very heavy, toxic emotions. Less is a Saturn. New love, new phase, new beginning coming in. Yeah, ending a karmic cycle and there's a new phase coming. Some of you guys, this is about you detaching from someone currently that you're dealing with. Some of you guys, this is about you leaving, cutting out somebody right now that's in your life or that's about to show up because of this Venus retrograde. But it kind of feels like, who feels guilt? I just need to know who feels guilt. Trust. I need to trust in a divine plan. Emotional baggage is running the show. You need to come out of your comfort zone. Bottom of the deck, renew an adventure. We attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. So you're going to need to trust the universe. You're going to need to co-create and trust and have faith. It says you need to retrain the internal so the external can change. You have baggage. That's what Spirit is saying. You need to transition out of this old phase into the next. You can't grow if you don't come out of your comfort zone. It says trusting the unknown is trusting the universe. Go for it. Okay, so the universe wants you to trust where you're being guided, where you're being led. You're confused because of all these thoughts that you have in your mind, but I need to know why reconciliation is here. Retreat now for important self-care, acceptance, accepting yourself and others, and detours. We attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. Well, the universe is intervening. The universe is saying right now they want you to be in this energy of self-care, nurture yourself, heal, and then you're going to need to accept this delay or this detour. What is the delay or detour? Lessons of Pluto, releasing a strong attachment to somebody. Who? Yeah. If somebody wants another chance to make things right, and then we have your energetic match. So yeah. So there will be some sort of reconciliation per the universe. Reconciling so that you guys can do things right moving. But this doesn't necessarily mean, oh, this is going to be your end all be all. It just means that, yeah, somebody's coming back in because of that Venus retrograde. Or people are being aligned to whoever they're meant to go towards in this time period. So if there's an ending, you're going to need to accept that. It's because the universe is trying to get people matched up to whoever they're meant to be matched up with. Some of you guys, this could be someone reconciling with somebody else. However this plays out, Spirit is saying trust that this is part of the plan. This reconciliation, this completion. They want you to come out of your comfort zone. They're saying that you're holding on to so much baggage. Why this white flag and synergistic energy? Lessons of Neptune. See, denial, illusions, and deception. I see this is why Spirit is saying that something. Remember, I asked, why is this reconciliation not? When I said, what is it that they believe that's not true? They said it was this true love and reconciliation. So either some of you guys don't believe that it's possible, or some of you guys have been waiting for this reconciliation to come in. For some of you guys, this is finally for you to have clarity about somebody that you've been attached to, holding on to for dear life. How do I know this? Because Spirit showed me that you've been clinging to this person, because Uranus is here. This is about liberation. Spirit has also shown, I thought I had my yin yang deck out. I don't know why I thought I saw the clinging card. If you book, please let me know. Hey, Miss Lady Tasha Oshun. You paid? Okay, thank you. I'm almost done. I'm going to actually make this public. Yeah, see? Spirit is trying to clear up this confusion. There's an illusion here. And this is why Spirit is saying that you've been stuck because you've been confused. You're confused. And there's a need for that there's a need for that to come to an end. You've been stuck because of your lack of clarity in regards to a reconciliation or something that you're still attached to, an idea. We have Earth. You're in denial. Okay, so Earth is very significant. This represents an Earth sign. But this, but for everybody else, if you're not dealing with the Earth sign, this would be a new beginning, an Ace of Pentacles. And this would be why this is a vibrational match, because this person wants a new beginning with you. They want to build with you, okay? Or you're meant to meet somebody that is wanting to build a solid foundation with you. Okay, I just want to know, release, surrender, and purge. So there could be someone needing to release a third party that's an Earth sign that has very strong Earth placements, or this is a need for you to release somebody that you're currently dealing with. So if you're currently dealing with an Earth sign, this is letting me know that you're going to let go of that Earth sign, because there's somebody you're meant to reconcile with. That's just going to be for like one or two people. For the majority of you guys, there is this need for you to come out of take off your rose tinted glasses and see things for whatever, see things clearly. Again, the universe says trust. You need to trust the universe. You need to trust that whatever is happening for a reason, and to trust in divine timing. So in divine timing, spirit is going to lead you to your vibrational match. And it could be someone that you're reconciling with, or you're having an opportunity to do things better with a new partner. You know, sometimes I read this card literally as someone wants to come to want to make things right. But sometimes this card talks about you wanting to do things better, wanting to do things differently, wanting a second chance at love, but not necessarily with the same person. But some of you guys, this is somebody that wants to reconcile because it's here. But there is some sort of confusion. And I just want to know if the confusion is the fact that you guys are in denial. You guys don't want to be with this person, but you're saying that you don't want to be with this person. It's just because you're hurt and you're unwilling to forgive this person. You see what I'm saying? This denial could just be the fact that you're just so hurt that you just don't want to admit that you're still in love, or you still want to be with someone because you're just so hurt because they rejected you. Yeah. That's for some of you guys. So we definitely have a stalemate because no one's taking decisive action yet. And the action is going to require you to need to really push past these negative thoughts or this heartbreak. I just need one more on the confusion card, lessons of Uranus. Yeah, someone is in a stalemate relationship. Someone is in a relationship that's not going anywhere. I'm telling you right now, because there's a lack of reciprocity. So Spirit says there's a karmic lesson that you need to master. So you feel like you're in a relationship, and if you feel like this is the same bullshit that you've been through and it's putting you back into some negative emotions, if you feel like there's this wound that's being reopened, some of you guys have already connected with the person from the past. You've already reconciled with this person. They've already come back in, and you're just feeling like you're back at square one. You're back into those feelings. You know, when you're dealing with someone, every time that person comes in your life, it's like they bring you down. They bring you back into the space of always worrying. You're always anxious, you know, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, and a lack of clarity. You don't know where you stand, don't know where the person stand. If you feel like you're back in that energy, this is why you're needing to cut the cord. This is why this completion is here. This is finally letting that shit go. Some of you guys, this is about to happen, or this is happening to somebody that you're dealing with. Spiritual mission. So the mission is for you to resolve these wounds. The mission is for you to get over this heartbreak, this betrayal. You're going to keep attracting lessons, people that are going to remind you, even if it's not the same person. You could be dealing with somebody new, but the situation feels the fucking same. It's the same bullshit. It's the same feelings, you know, and you're going to realize this because you're going to be like, this feels just like my ex. You're going to be saying this here. So this feels like so-and-so, you know, so-and-so used to do the same shit. And if that's your thought process, that's a strong indication that you need to make some changes. You're going to need to cut the cord. I want to know why this Earth, I'm sorry, why is Earth here? They're just tripping me out. Why is Earth here? Please pay attention to the red flags when it comes to an Earth sign. Okay. And like I said, it's not going to be for everybody. If you are an Earth sign, this could be literally saying, hey, pay attention to the red flag. But if there's an Earth sign around you, or one that reconciles with you or tries to, pay attention. This is someone is reminding you of some sort of past wound that you never was able to get healed. You never healed from the past. You never healed from that ex. This is something that's already in your life currently, that you're currently experiencing. And Spirit says, yeah, this is to remind you or to show you how you haven't healed. This person is healing from heartbreak as well. So you attract a vibrational match. You attract people that you're vibrationally matching to. See, spiritual work and self-discovery, hearts that speak the same language. One more card on this Earth sign. See? Deliver me from temptation, caught up in the web of lies. Unfortunately, this earth sign might not be very honest with you, or they're being tempted. They may be having a hard time emotionally detaching from somebody else. So I'm just letting you know that's coming up. Clarifier Ace of Earth. Give me a court card. I want to know who this earth sign is. Give me a court card. They may not make it clear. Tower. Well, there's going to be a tower moment. That's what this clarity is about. Some of you guys are going to find something out on social media, or if this is your person dealing with this earth sign, they're about to have a tower moment. They're about to find out the truth. That's what Spirit's been trying to tell us. Somebody, the truth is going to come out. Page of Swords. Maybe you're spying on them. Maybe you go on their social media and see something, or whoever this is resonating with, there is some sort of truth being revealed. And I'm telling you, this is going to let you, it's like this person wasn't really ready. They were lying to you, or that whatever they said they wanted to do, it's not aligning. They're lying. They're stuck. They're emotionally unavailable, but they're telling you something different. See, the truth will set you free. I'm going to stop right there. Whenever I see this is like repeating a cycle, ruminating over the past. We attract soulmates for lessons we need for fucking growth. Anyways. So if you're dealing with an earth sign, unfortunately, beloved, Spirit is teaching you a lesson. And I just feel like, these lessons that they keep trying to teach you, they're a little harsh, even though they don't think so, even though they feel like it's for your highest good. I feel like you're honestly, genuinely trying to move forward. I feel like you're trying to transition into a new healthy relationship. Just know that whatever this is that you're going through, it is meant to trigger you. That's why that trigger card kept coming out so many times. The universe is trying to trigger some sort of emotions. And these emotions are painful because this is the Ace of Cups. This is rejection. So someone's going to come back and reject you again, or you're dealing with somebody new that makes you feel rejected. In order to stop attracting these karmic lessons, you have to transcend the karma. You have to learn the lesson, and the lesson is that you're harboring these negative emotions, and so you're attracting people that also have the same experiences. Failed marriage, breakup, rejection, abandonment, some sort of wound. You and whoever you're dealing with has the same wounds. You're both emotionally unavailable. You're both wounded. And somehow this person's coming in to reflect these wounds back to you. So pay attention to the red flags so that you can understand. If you're not quite sure, book a personal reading with me. I don't go towards people or tell people to get readings. I let people come to me with their own free will. But, my job is to help. My job is to help give clarity. So if you're confused, if you need clarity about a situation, because that was general, but if you feel like it resonated and you really need answers, please book a personal reading so that I can personally look at your situation to see why you're having this situation. You could do a soul purpose reading so that I could do like, what's the reason? What's the purpose behind me and this person being together? I could do that, or you could just get you could get a regular reading. The soul purpose reading would come with more of your path. Where is this leading you? What's your purpose and stuff like that? Or you could get a reading where I could just answer questions straightforward. Like, you ask me a question and I tell you the answer, Sometimes I reveal deeper meanings, deeper lessons, that's just a given. But I feel like with the soul purpose reading, I could go deeper into what's this meant to teach you? Why are you going through this? And how can you stop experiencing the same trauma or the same pain?